feels insane. I feel like this has been a long time coming. I have no idea if this I have no idea if this SD card is working or if any of this footage is just going to show up, but we're going to make the most out of it anyways. I invested in a new camera because I was like, if I'm going to do vlogs, I want them to be very good quality. And so I've got the Digi Osmo Pocket 3 and I'm going to get into it. But to the more interesting things, I have landed in Valencia on a solo trip and I'm here for 5 days, 4 nights, and I'm going to take you along this journey and see how it is. Go out to eat, we're going to have a good time, just you and me. Okay, we're locked in, and yeah, I'm excited to take you along for this journey. I'm going to show you what I'm wearing, so I just need to turn the gimbal around. I'm wearing like something kind of Isamiyaki inspired. This is what the dress looks like. Very cute. I'm also going to show you my hotel room. So this is what the hotel room looks like. I've already started taking my makeup out because I feel like that makes a lot of sense. I think this is decent. But can we just talk about how I didn't actually book this room originally? I booked this standard room and the guy at the reception was so nice, he upgraded my room. I don't know if that's lucky girl syndrome, I don't know if that's being delusional and just coming in with good vibes, but it's already looking lit. I'm currently sat here waiting for my phone to charge, and I'm just thinking about how incredible the first ever solo trip I did was and how much that kind of changed my perspective on traveling as a whole. And especially as a black Muslim woman, how that's totally impacted my worldview. I just think it's insane. But if you haven't taken a solo trip already, this is your sign. Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a never. You don't really just blow you up like a candle. Can I really just blow you up? At this point I was dying of hunger, so I decided to go and get some acai from Amazonia, and when I tell you guys, it was so good. Definitely worth giving a visit if you're ever in Valencia. And sister made this hilarious comment watching the vlog so far. She was like, why do you act like you're in a movie when you're filming? Like, you don't act regular. I'm like, that's because in my head I'm in a movie. I romanticize my life, every little bit of it, and you should also treat your life like you're the main character. Guess who forgot their stand for their camera? Me. It's me. I forgot the stand. So now I'm like literally rushing back and I need to hurry up and get it and actually get my day started because I'm taking way too long to get started and my head scarf's a bit done out, but the day will get started. I just need to grab my stuff really quick. I also feel like I'm being a little bit gaslit because people in the city stare so much. I don't know, is it because of my body? Is that why?
Tired of going out, scared of running into you. All of this whereabouts, what is a girl to do?
Guys, when I say I'm like burnt alive, I'm not joking. I'm so hot. I think before I enter the museum, I'm gonna go check down the water park just to cool down, girl, just to cool down. If I can sort this bloody gimbal out. It is so weird using a camera and not my phone. Like, cameras move with me, but this is just odd. Anyways, I'll get used to it. The most beautiful city I've probably seen thus far. It's just Eden. Guys, this is just something to visit, but it's just so beautiful. But I will take you through it and show you what it looks like. Now, this is insane. I'm going to flip the camera around and show you what this looks like.
Working on self-control, oh baby, no. Finna get anti-social on ya. Damn, you know I hate the club, but I came cause I knew you'd show up. Maybe if I drank enough, I'll make my way over to you. Damn, you know I hate the club, but I came cause I knew you'd show up. Maybe if I drank enough, I'll make my way over to you.
So fun fact, anytime you kind of come to Spain or Italy, I find that they cannot make an iced coffee. Like, you ask for an iced coffee and they'll always give you a cup of ice and then like a cappuccino or a latte and then kind of expect you to mix it in yourself. And that's what happened to me in this situation. I said iced coffee and that woman looked like me like I called her mum a hoe. Also, there was a mother and daughter in the line, and the little girl went to her mum, tapped her on the shoulder, and kind of pointed at me behind. And then the mum turned around and stared at me. And the whole time I was thinking, are we okay? Is there something on my face? Are you good? Are you okay? But again, I've just told myself it's because I'm a baddie and they have not experienced seeing one in their lives, let alone one that wears a hijab. Now, I was not aware that this museum actually had kind of a part where you go up the stairs and it has this beautiful roof garden. And when I tell you, I nearly spent an hour here simply just taking it all in. I was listening to Frank Ocean, and again, I was just romanticizing my life. I would highly recommend that if you have the chance to come to the Science Museum in Valencia, that you make sure that you visit this bit, because I could not believe how amazing it was. The palm trees, the little insects that you find. I also love people watching and just watching people kind of exist. It kind of reminds me that my life is really small in comparison to other people's, and I kind of have that feeling of Sonda, that everyone's in their own little world, everyone's going about their business, having their own worries and anxieties just like me, but in this moment I kind of just get to sit in the present moment and enjoy just being. I think it's in moments like this that I really realise that travelling is such a privilege, and I think the younger version of me could never have imagined going to these places and seeing these things, even if it meant that I had to go on my own. I think a part of my inner child is really healing, just exploring the world and kind of just existing. Like I was saying, it's really important to go out there and see something outside of what you've been taught, outside of what you know, because how will you ever know that there's more to life, that you're able to dream, that you should aspire to be more if you haven't seen it? At the end of the day, I'm also a big believer that if you can't see it, I don't know how you're supposed to dream it. So again, if you do have the chance, come to this museum. There are amazing exhibitions here as well. I didn't book them in because for me it felt enough going around. It felt enough just being able to see the architecture, being able to see the people, and there is a small cafe inside too. So again, just kind of existing and living along. In this video is me enjoying Frank Ocean per usual. But yeah, and if you look like me or come from a similar background, I want you to take this video as inspiration. Solo traveling is not that scary at all, and if I can do it, there's absolutely no reason why you can't do it too. This is my favorite part of the holiday. It is better than being freshly showered after getting nearly 20k steps in, getting your takeaway and going to your room watching Love is Blind. There's nothing better than that. And that is my definition of peace. I don't know what yours is, but that's mine. So I'm going to check the food out. When I was in Paris, the food was good, but I want to see what the food is like in Spain. I got it from Retro, which was recommended by the guy at reception. Strictly halal over here. So I got a chicken taco and some chips and a drink. No, little demure. Oh, that was not demure. Little demure. Or I didn't get that actually. What the hell is this? Tropical Oasis Fizzy? Is this like a Spanish drink? Oh my god, let me put it in the fridge because this is about to change the game. An interesting thing about this hotel is that the fridge is already fully stocked, and then what you have to do at the end is basically say, I've used this, I've used that, and tell me why there's alcohol. Tell me why there's alcohol in my fridge. Yeah, interesting. Anyways, let's continue with the food review. So, the chips are looking so meaty. Why have I got like 3 chips in here? I don't even need it because I've got snacks. It's ridiculous though, for chips. It's teensy and I barely put anything inside. They're already doing bad for that. Okay, decent sized sauce. This was going to be a determinant for me because if the sauce is not decent, I was going to suffer it. Okay, let's do the taco. Okay, the taco is massive. But I'm much more like a chips girly. Like I would have rather had the taco be smaller and more chips. And I'm like, where's the rest of my sauces? Don't give me one of my sauces. You're gonna do that, my love. You ain't gonna get it. Do you know what I mean? You're not gonna get it out of me. It's not gonna look good. I'm joking. I actually really rarely leave bad reviews. I feel too guilty to do it, which sounds so stupid, but I feel such guilt because I'm like, their livelihoods, their families, their people to feed, and I just, even if the food's bad, I just kind of accept it. And I'm like, okay, oh well. If I get sick of it, like that's totally different. But for sure, like if it's just bad, I can get over that. I can just keep eating. It's not sweet. I'm not gonna leave a review. Because the delivery guy was nice. So that's okay. Okay. Let's taste this. What's annoying is that I hate when I go to a hotel and I can't put my Netflix on TV. I feel like that's pretty niche, but it really irritates me. And it mainly irritates me because I want to watch Love is Blind on the big screen, and I can't right now. But I will. It's so. It's okay. You know what this reminds me of? Again, very niche. If you ever went to like high school in the UK, they used to give you like paninis, right? You get like a tuna panini, you get like a chicken panini. This reminds me of like the barbecue chicken panini. Honestly. As in like it's very basic. But I'm gonna eat it anyways. Because one thing about me, yeah, I'm a dessert girl. I'm not really a dinner girl. I'm not really a savoury girl. If I get sweet treat after, then I'm good to go. Like, I bought myself some sweets as well, and I'm going to show you my international snacks because, yeah, I love going to like a corner shop in a different country and trying a different snack. That's one of the things like I genuinely love doing. It brings me joy because I want to just see what flavours y'all got. What flavours y'all got? See what I've got. Of course, I'm a fiend for salt and vinegar. Yeah. But there's a difference between a regular salt and vinegar and hand cut salt and vinegar. If you know, you know. Like, it has to be like properly cooked, not the cheap stuff, the quality. Because I actually couldn't see Takis in the store, and I love me a bit of Takis. Not too much because I get heartburn really easily. Some sweets there, but yeah, I'm gonna munch on that and watch Love is Blind on my phone. But today has been great. I might do some late night thoughts because I always get late night thoughts when I'm on a solo trip, and thoughts that I'm like, wow, these are so profound. So I might share that, I might not. I haven't decided yet fully. But yeah, if this is where it ends, then that's where it ends. Okay, we'll see.